What's up, Smack'em Nation? It's your boy Wayne6578, and today we have the best running scheme the pros use in Madden 20. I will show you how to run the Halfback Iso and the Halfback Stretch out of the I-form tight formation. The key to both of these running plays, in my opinion, is the fullback. You want to have a good solid fullback that can block for you. Now the first play is going to be the Halfback Iso. Now the way I like to run this Halfback Iso, I like to always look at the weak side of the defense. And you see the weak side is on the left because we see the green. I'm going to always flip my play and run towards the weak side. Then the next thing I do, like I mentioned, I think the fullback is the most important person in this formation. You just want to follow your fullback. Wherever your fullback goes, that's where you go. And if you run it correctly, you'll average about 5 yards, as long as you don't run into your players and you make the right decisions. I also do not hit turbo until I'm in the open. That is key to this play. If you hit turbo while you're in the backfield, you probably will get block sheds. Now, if we have a blitz, it's kind of tough to run sometimes. Right there, like that blitz comes through. You can try to ID that person, but usually your opponent is not going to be blitzing you every time. But if you follow this fullback, you'll average at least 5 yards in the Halfback Iso. It's going to switch it to the weak side, follow that fullback, and look at that, look at that. That is the key to this play. A lot of people don't run it this way, but I'm telling you, this is the best way to run this play. Follow that fullback and pick up those yards. Just look at how we're destroying these guys. And always run it to the weak side. Fullback get that block for us, and right there, I'm just not running right. But we're averaging about 5 yards a carry. Fullback will lead us through the way. That fullback will lead us the way. Mama scored a touchdown. Where's my go-go girls? Let's check that replay out, guys. The key is this fullback. As you see right there, we're right behind that fullback. Look at that fullback picking up that blocker. And then we went through the hole right there. We're hitting turbo right about now. We have everybody's blocking. We have one man to beat. We got a block in the back over here, but we got one man to beat. We cut it, and we cut on the Jets, and we score a touchdown, guys. That is the way you run Halfback Iso for the most success. Again, follow the fullback. Follow the fullback, guys. Fullback will tell you what to do. Oh, come on. Let's look at the Halfback Stretch, guys. Now this is the Halfback Stretch, another great play that you can flip either side, left or right, but you want to have your best and tallest blocking wide receiver. That is very important. And then you want to always run it to the weak side, unless it's telling you shouldn't run at all. You can flip the play. I have ran it to the strong side of the defense and still had success with the stretch because it just blocks good. But when we're running this play, we want to do the same thing we did before. We just want to follow our fullback. Now, the stretch is not so OP as the ISO, but if you follow your fullback, you will do pretty good in this one. This one is easier to defend than the Halfback ISO in my opinion, but it still works really, really well as long as you follow that fullback. As long as you follow that fullback, guys. As long as you follow that fullback. Now, there are times when that pocket does open on the inside when that fullback is going to the outside, so you have to be on the look for that. But here's a replay. Now, we should have ran the stretch to the right because we have that wide receiver, but the left side of the field was the weakest. So as you see, we're running and we're looking at our fullback. Our fullback goes out there to pick up blocks, and then as you see, we followed him out there. Now we're on our own, and then we just take it to the house. So this is a nice little scheme. If you run it this way and make a few moves, with the stretch, you'll average about 4 yards a carry if ran right, and sometimes you'll break it out, but as long as you follow that fullback, look at this, follow the fullback, pick up the blocks, look at that. That is a perfect play, and I didn't even score. But we didn't outrun that blocker. That is what is important in all these runs, except for the Halfback Iso. You'll outrun your blocker a lot in the Halfback Iso. But in the stretch, as you see, we're running. We're not hitting turbo because we don't have to, and we're letting that fullback go and block for us. Now, this is me just right here not scoring, but as you see, that is a crazy, crazy run. Just run these this way. Where you going, fullback? I'm following you. And you'll average a lot of yards. You'll see in the gameplay, I use this in the goal line, in the red zone a lot. I use the stretch. I use the ISO everywhere else right there. I outran that fullback. I should have just let him block. Don't do that, guys. Yeah. And you'll kill your opponent. Your opponent will start doing all types of things. He'll jump in cover 2. He'll he'll call blitzes. He'll call pinch buck. I'm telling you, these guys cannot stop these runs. They can't stop these runs. Come on. Don't overrun your fullback. But follow him. Follow him to the light. Now right there, like I said, when they do blitz you, you will get shut down. Oh, mama scored a touchdown. Where's my go girls? Utilize these guys. Let's see, we run it to the left. Like I said, sometimes I do run it to the left, even though it says don't. So when it's red, sometimes I do run it to the left, but you'll have the most success running it to the right. Right there, I should have just went with the fullback. I tried to cut it back and I got smacked. Fullback, pick up that block, fullback. Again, I'm telling you guys to follow the fullback, and I'm not following the fullback. Let's follow that fullback. Where are you going, fullback? Yeah, there you go. Great 2 running plays. Utilize these to destroy your opponents one by one, guys. It's your boy Wayne 6578. I'm following my fullback and tripping over my feet. We'll get one more, and then, yep, I'm outie. But I'll be back. Thanks for watching, guys. It's your boy Wayne 6578. Subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell to be notified and join the Team Smack'em Nation. Let's go.